Hey, this is Miss JJ, Jacqueline Richardson, Deja, Jackie, whatever y'all call me. I was waiting, y'all. I did not want to go here, but, I have no other choice. Y'all know I created a song with 50 Cent, I'm the Man. 50 Cent, so-called, hired me to help him come up out of his ditch because nobody knew who 50 Cent was back in 2011. There was a selective few because, 10 years had went past, so we had a different generation, and he was down in the dumps. And like I said, selective people didn't know who he was. Back in Maryland, he used to ask me via Facebook to request a song on the radio so it can be heard. Maryland can vouch for that because I will call up and call up the radio station and they will play his songs. That didn't help 50 come up out of his ditch. So I helped 50 come out of his ditch because he was down deep in the ditch where he wasn't making no money at all. We know 50 has sold books, ran around with Floyd, tried to get the money that he thought he deserved, and I believed in him, okay? Because I was a 50 fan. But what he didn't realize was I was a hip-hop fan, okay? It wasn't just about 50 Cent. However, I had to help him come up out that ditch so he can get back on board to get money to take care of his family, However, okay, throughout that duration, he made bad choices, very bad decision making. One of them was he had this battle out with his son, and his baby mother, which I didn't like. I always stood by them, no matter what. He was angry about it, because he didn't understand my point of knowledge of why you should stick by your family. He did a lot of things that just wasn't right, and I always addressed it. Y'all see, I'll curse 50 out online in a minute. Y'all watching it, you know what I mean? And it's nothing he's gonna say because I'm right, you know what I mean? And my power is bigger than his. So how much can you possibly say, So with that being said, I come to learn that G-Unit is mainly Lloyd Banks and Tony Yayo. They run the ground, okay? I have learned that. The only reason why 50 made it is because 50 decided to go to California and do a bunch of movies. And he left his people behind, and the reason why I'm bringing this to play is because I was offered to leave my people behind as well, and you don't do that to your family. You know what I mean? I don't like what he's done to G-Unit. I don't like how he so-called calls the shots, and he's not really doing anything for G-Unit. You know what I mean? And it just hurts to see a group fall apart the way they fell apart because of one man. And I'm going to end it. I'm going to end it today, okay? 50 does not own G-Unit, okay? That's why he has his own brand. This is 50, okay? I guess Banks wanted to allow him to continue on with this escapade for the rest of his life, but no, it can't go on because Banks is a good person, okay? He writes most of the music, and he should be getting what's due to him. And that's just how I feel about it, okay? 50 may be angry, but what I'm doing right now, I can give two shits. It's wrong, and it has to stop. Okay? Now, you call yourself working with me, to try to get yourself up, but I didn't work with you to get just you up. I worked with you to get your whole crew up, okay? The people that I remember when you first came out. And those people were, and it includes Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo, this one in Tennessee, Jesus Christ, He has failed on the deep end with me as well. That's why I can't even remember his name, because I delete motherfuckers. Excuse my language, y'all. I wasn't supposed to curse, but I deletes people. Okay? What's his name? Oh, Lord. Tony Yayo. When you're on my bad side, I delete you. I get rid of you. Okay? I can't even remember your name. Kid. Kid came in at the end. Okay? When I first came in, to help out with G-Unit. I was never a part of G-Unit because I have my own label. That's Miss JJ Entertainment. Okay? And this is why Lloyd Banks was willing to work with me. You know what I mean? He didn't like me because he didn't know me, but 50 brought me to the table. So he like, okay, well, let's see what happens. He saw that with I'm the Man, we got so many sales. He was like, okay, well, it's something right. So I'm gonna roll with it. And Banks decided to roll with me, on the next track, which was Cadillac, and in the song, oh Jesus, How Many MCs? Because he liked my rap style, because I wasn't the average female rapper today. The sex and all that, we was going in on the track, and y'all can hear that on my website, How Many MCs? So he accepted that. And I respected it, even though Banks, I don't know if he's a little shy or what the issue is with him, but I understand his motive and I understand everything that he does, but he suffers the most. Okay? And I don't like it. So with that being said, even though 50 performed I'm the Man, Lloyd Banks, he wrote that song. And today, I will be changing it in ASCAP today. And I will be giving Lloyd Banks what he deserve of. Okay? Because I still see that 50 is not doing what he's supposed to do. He's not helping his people. He's not helping me. He's out here helping these strays that don't give two damns about him and is not going to buy a song that he makes. Okay? So, he wants to be in the strip clubs. You an old ass man. What the hell you doing in the strip club? If your girl can't strip for you, then you don't need her. Okay? So, this is where we have to shut it down. It ends now. This is to New York, Maryland, North and South Carolina, the whole East Coast. Now, if y'all want to keep him live on the West Coast, that's y'all. I don't know what type of love y'all have for him over there, but I know what type of love we have for him over here. And he's decided to run, okay, and left the East Coast when we gave him the love that he deserved right here on the East Coast. Okay, and I'm sorry, and I forgot to mention the game. Even though the game is not with them anymore, okay, I still looked at him as being one of the first group of G units. You know what I'm saying? So I grabbed him up too as love for the family. You know what I mean? And it's just pissing me off watching the chaos and the nonsense. The game, he's doing his own thing in Cali. Matter of fact, some of the people that I know right here in Charlotte, I wouldn't even know if it wasn't for the game. So, my love is going to always stay for the game. And that's one of the reasons why Banks opened up more to me, because he saw more of the other guys opening up to me. You know what I mean? And supporting me. I can't deal with 50 no more. I just can't. I don't even want to see him in the industry no more. I don't want to hear his voice or none of that, because he has been a disgrace throughout this duration of him coming back up out that pool he was in. He's been a disgrace. He was drowning and I pulled him up out of that. Okay? And he acts like none of the people that helped him exist. He can't see us. Now, we out here struggling and he can't see us. Okay, one man, you got a big hit. We see it. You know, you did the thing with Pop Smoke. We watching. But we need you now so we can come up too. No, you want to keep us all on the ground and you stay in the stars by yourself. That's why you was lonely before, and that's why you start drowning. Okay? So he's about to repeat that same pattern. Okay? And when you're dealing with a person that continuously repeats the same pattern, that means they have a mental issue. Okay? You seen what happened to you the last time. You left all your people in the dark. You ran over you went overseas. You did this. You did that. You know, and then next thing you know, now you're broke. You want to blame it on your baby mama. Blame it on your son. You want to blame everybody but you. So, okay, we took it for the benefit of the doubt. There's always two sides to a story. Okay? And we're going to sit down and we're going to watch. And he's repeating it again. So y'all know what the end result is going to be. He's going to get broke again. And he's going to be calling out for help from the people that he didn't even help. How can you call out to people that you didn't even help? And we supposed to help you because we're part of the crew. We supposed to have loyalty because you helped. You claim you helped us a little bit. But when we needed that big help, you said F us? No. Last year, January, if I'm not mistaken, Banks got into some trouble in Canada. Did y'all see 50 helping him? No. So this is the point that I'm trying to make, people. Tony Yayo. Where's he? Why is he struggling in the industry? Is 50 helping him? No. Why is there no songs on the radio with Tony Yayo? Now these are just the facts, people. This is the facts. But y'all just recently heard a song with a dead man, Pop Smoke. And I'm sorry that he passed away, got killed. I'm so sorry about that. But you heard that on the radio with 50. But where's this crew? They don't want to retire because they are not getting sales anymore. Because they were the type of crew to keep going. And that's why they made it to where they're at. But if you got somebody standing on your neck, okay, like how that police officer was on George Floyd, telling you, I'm not going to let you up because I don't see you. It's not fair. And when I took on working with G-Unit, I took on the whole family as they're my family. And that's how I get down. Okay, and I'm tired of seeing it. So from this point on, we will no longer give 50 Cent no respect whatsoever. I don't give a damn what he said out of his mouth. Y'all ignore it. Y'all see him walking down the street. Ignore him. We don't want that type of OG in this new era. Okay, we're here to help each other. You know, we all may not have money to like blow, but we're here to help each other. Now, if you are paying your bills, you got a lump sum and you paying your bills, I get it. But you're not going to be online giving money to strangers and strippers and all of that, and you so-called got bills to pay and you won't help your people. That's not the way it works. That's the devil's work. And we don't want the devil. Okay? So with that being said, whatever money he made within the last 8 years, I think it's been 8. No, I'm sorry, 6 years? Because that's how long he's been back out. 6 years. Whatever money he's made within the last 6 years, that's the money he's going to have to live off of. Because we're going to end him today. because of the way he thinks, because of the way he acts, because how he doesn't care about the people that kept him alive. I keep telling y'all, I'm just like Jay-Z. You know how he was like when he got Beyonce and he said, $1 million gone? Yeah, that's how we're going to treat 50. Gone. Okay? Because he is not doing what's right to make things better, not only for himself, but for his crew. I can't stand to see it no more. Okay? I just can't. I don't know about y'all. Y'all probably got tired of it a long time ago. But my theory was watch. Just keep watching. Just keep watching. You know, people get caught up in things. You know, sometimes forget. You know. And, you know, a lot of my people, they already stopped supporting them. You know, they was trying to get me to stop supporting them. Like, yo, when is you going to stop supporting this month? But we wanted to see the truth. Because people going to always tell you two stories. It's always two stories. It's always two stories, y'all. Or three stories. Their side, the other side, and the truth. Well, now the truth has laid itself on the table. And see, that's the type of person I am. I always want the truth. I want to see it from both sides. You can tell me a story, but is it the truth? Okay? So, now, you know the truth. Thanks, you ain't got to go nowhere. We love you. Okay? And we're going to try and help you get your money up. Okay? And get back out here and do the things that you love. You love to act. You know what I'm saying? You were one movie. You did a great job in that movie, I think. You was a teacher. Yes, you did. You have what it takes. But when you're dealing with a person like 50 Cent, I can see why you just fell back and just said, you know what, I ain't got time for this. I'm gonna just live my life and live with my family. And I get it. A person like him would depress you to no more depression. So where you don't want to do nothing. And I get it. I get it, y'all. I get it. I understand that. This is why I'm rocking with y'all. Okay? So all I can say is get up. This is today. Oh yeah, yo. Kid, I see you making moves. I saw you running through the East Coast. You know, trying to make some moves and get back up. Because it was all about him. It was all about it. He didn't give a damn about nobody else. He's like, oh, do it yourself. But as soon as he falls, he can't do it himself. He wants everybody else to do it for him. So I say to say, we have to let him go. We're not watching no more TV shows ahead. I'm sorry, stars. I know I wasn't watching it anyway. Because I was just watching. I wanted to see the outcome before we destroy this man. And we're not destroying him. He destroyed himself. He the one that made the enemy. He did it to himself. You know, my people been trying to tell me to let him go for years. He said, let him go. But I wanted to see. You know, I wanted to see. You know. And now I see. So now it's time for us to let him go. So I hope he made enough money. You know, I really do. I hope he made enough money to help his people. You know, and, you know, I love his beautiful son. You know, we want him to grow up strong and smart. But with a father like that, teaching him, it's not going to happen. You know, because you don't hurt people to gain success. Everybody gains success together. Or you don't go with another new crew and think you're going to gain success. And then your crew got to sit back on the couch and just watch. You pull your crew in any means necessary. Any means necessary. Why didn't see Banks on the Power? He asked. Should have been one episode he had a major role in. Where's all these new niggas coming from? Oh, was it in the contract that they only wanted 50 cents? So then the contract shouldn't have been signed. All or nothing. And we all act. It should have been all or nothing. So, you know, that being said, I'm going to let this podcast go. I just wanted to let all you know this is what's is coming to play. Because he's hurting too many people. Only time he wants to be there to help is when he's down and out and he doesn't have anything. And this is why a lot of the new people that he had picked up made G-Unit name look bad. If they didn't make it, they didn't make their name look bad because they wasn't out here doing the dirt. It's all these people that 50 Cent picked up, okay, that made G-Unit name look bad on the streets. Y'all want to know the facts. They was using their names, taking people money. And then people coming back to you. Like, people thought I was with G-Unit. Okay? And they was coming back to me like, yo, G-Unit done took $2,700 from me. Saying that they was going to put me in front of the biggest artists and, the biggest deal offers. And I'm looking at them like, oh, look, I don't know nothing about that. Well, ain't you with G-Unit? No, I own Miss JJ Entertainment. I just got songs with these people. So do y'all see how deep some of this stuff can go? Do you see why I used to have to be careful when I walk the streets and ride the streets? Because people may come at me thinking I'm G-Unit and I'm not G-Unit. I'm Miss JJ Entertainment. But I rocks with them. But because 50 picked up these people that don't give a damn about the brand, and they destroyed the brand, Banks, Tony Yayo, this other one, Jesus, Buck, and KK gotta suffer, and any other people that's with G-Unit or that came in with G-Unit after the fact, they gotta suffer behind that. I believe, Uncle Murder, I think he had joined G-Unit. These guys are suffering. And it's not fair. It's not fair. You know, so, yeah. And see, I'm not in New York, so I don't know what's going on. And when my people in New York is telling me something, and they're like, yo, let that nigga go. And I'm like, but y'all don't understand. You know, he's God-loving, blah, 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 blah. You know, and I'm like, okay, y'all don't see what I see. But I kept having to investigate and look and pay attention a little bit more. Because y'all know I don't even follow him on Facebook. I don't follow him on Facebook. I don't follow him on Instagram. Because he runs his mouth too much. And I can't stand it. He always talking about somebody and then I be ready to curse his ass out. So I just don't even follow him. And then he got my page, my other page, Facebook page, my Miss JJ Diamond page, all connected to his. So I can't do but so much on my page because it's connected to his, which I'm going to delete as soon as they let me in it. Because that's another thing. He tell them to put it on hold so I can't get in it to do anything. But I can start a new Miss JJ Diamond page on my Jacqueline Richardson page. So I will be doing that soon. And sharing it to get my likes up again because I'm going to delete that whole thing. Because I don't want no attachments to him. None whatsoever. And it's sad how you can turn love into hate. And that's what he's done. Not just with me, with all his people. And they still try to be cordial, just like for his birthday. You know, Banks, he was the chef. He had the menu, you know, trying to show his brother love, be there for him. You know? And I was able to appreciate that. And that's why I was like, okay, so Tony Yayo, you know, he's showing love. So, you know, and I'm watching, y'all. I'm watching. But then Tony Yayo could just be one of those type of people where he like, you know, that loyalty, you know. He is our man, y'all. You know, it is his birthday. We've always been there for him for his birthday. So let's just support him, you know. Plus it'll give us, you know, people will look at us because we're there, you know. So I seen it. But I'm still watching. Now you got a platinum hit. And I don't hear nothing about Banks. I don't hear nothing about Tony Yayo. I don't hear nothing about, well, I've been seeing Kid promoting his album. Buck, I don't see him. I don't see nobody. Why? So yeah, I'm feeling some kind of way, and we're gonna end this. I'm taking 50 off of my website, all his pictures. I'm gonna ask Google to remove anything that is connected to him off. I don't want no connections with him. I want it to be like I never even met this man. Okay? So that's how strong I feel about, and I don't want him dead. I don't want to kill him. None of that. I just don't want no attachment. None whatsoever. And even though I'm the man, makes good money, and it may continue to make money. And it's money that I deserve because I wrote my part. But I really don't want to be a part of bad money. Not all money is good money, people. You know? And as much as I love the fact that he helped me become a gold artist, is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? To be carried along with this guy because he helped me become a gold artist. And he's truly a devil. Is that what I want to portray to the people? Is that what I want to portray to my fans? No, that's not what I want to portray. So, I have to let it go. So I will be taking I'm the Man down off my website. I will not be giving it to y'all anymore for free. And it's going to hurt Banks because he's a part of it. But there's still money out there that's probably going to get made because it was already released. Okay, and those it's people that bought the song already and they can still listen to it every single day. So we're still going to get paid off of it. But whatever we get paid off of is going to be going to Banks. And I'm going to make sure I do that as soon as I get off this podcast. I will delete him and put Banks in that spot because it actually belongs to Banks anyway. So with that being said, you know, choices that we have to make, you know, and when you're dealing with business people, you know, and then you learn things and, you know, and I've been knew the song belonged to Banks, but I was just waiting to see what was going to happen. You know, when was 50 going to hit me up and say, you know what, that Banks wrote that song. Why don't you just go ahead and give him the money? I wanted to see. He never made that call. He didn't give a shit. But he got that deposit, though. So that's what pisses me off. And then you want to take money and then give it to all the strays on the street. When your own people are struggling. Okay? I'm struggling. And you can't say that it's not because I'm not working. Because I work every single day. People see me out in the field every single day. They know I'm working. But that don't mean I'm making every end meet. So when you're going to say, hey, can I help you with Diamond Way? Can I help you with this? Do you need help with that? Just checking to see. Checking to see how Banks is doing, what money he may need. Because you struck it big again. But you struck it big because you was being very selfish and mean. And when you... See, God don't take... When God gives you, okay, you can help those outside of the family, but you help those that help you. Either helped you get to where you are, or pulled you out of ruts, or built with you. Those are the people that you help. You don't help those that know nothing about you. Okay? Now, when you have a nonprofit, you're going to help people that know nothing about you. But you're not trying to build a fan base. You're doing a service in the community. It's two different things. Okay? But you're not going to help those people knowing that your people are struggling. That's like me having 2 packs of meat in my freezer and someone knocks on my door and said they hungry and I say, y'all got to start because I got to give it to the people we don't know. No. You have to tell them outsiders no. And make sure your people eat. That's the way it works. So what blessing do you think you're going to get from that? You're going to go back down deep in the lake, and this time we're going to let your hands go. Because you didn't think about us. And that's just the way I'm looking at it. I'm not pulling you out the ocean no more. I'm not doing it. Anything that I find on Facebook or Instagram with his face on it, I'm getting rid of it. I don't want that type of recognition. Because I had money before I met him. So I'm not going to allow you to come into my life and destroy it even more because I'm waiting on you. No. I don't know what type of people you used to dealing with. I'm not going to deal with that. But this is the way it goes. This is the way it's going to go down. And Banks, if we get paid this month, you'll see the payment because I'm about to change it. 50 won't see nothing else from me. Not with my name on it. Even though he was the performer. So that's just where I'm at with this, y'all. Well, I love y'all all, and I hope y'all keep supporting me. Well, I know most of y'all will. A lot of y'all stopped supporting me because of 50 and his devilish attitude, and I was willing to deal with that because of what I thought I would get back in return for being loyal. However, it was all a lie. You know, that's just who Curtis Jackson is, y'all. And I had to learn that, but I wasn't being gullible. I was watching. I was sitting in the cut, watching. You know, so I wanted to see. That's why when his birthday came, I didn't do the big old happy birthday, this and that, and this, because I wanted to see how he was going to react. Because every action causes a reaction. I wanted to see. So like I said, it's not that I was being gullible. I got back in this game for my son. 50 agreed to help. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the ones that agreed to help, and I chose to deal with him because I had a lot of offers. YMCMB was there for me, okay? And y'all see they still there for my son. You know what I'm saying? They the ones who helped us get known in UK, okay? So it's not like he was the only one. It's just that I had a love for 50 Cent's music, and that's why I chose to focus on dealing with him. But all my other people still was helping. Like, he got mad because I was dealing with all these other people. I'm not down with G-Unit. So you can't stipulate who I deal with in the music industry, especially when these people are helping me more than you are. You only helping yourself. So I'm not going to stop making music for all these other people. You must be kidding me. If y'all notice, back 5 years ago, he was dealing with Drake. As soon as I made a song with Drake, he stopped dealing with Drake. You ain't see Drake and 50 Cent nowhere after that. But Drake had the right. Like, yo, she not down with G-Unit. And we was fucking with her before y'all. YMCMB was fucking with us before them. It's just that G-Unit came from my era. So I said, you know what, they from my era, you know what I mean? And I'm going to give them that love because I love G-Unit. But YMCMB actually was the ones that really helped us get out the gate. If y'all want to know the facts, Nicki, Drake, Birdman, Slim, those are the ones that helped us get out the gate. Why y'all think we in the South? I didn't move to the South because I really wanted to be here. I allowed this to happen because this is where the people that helped us originated from. Even though we're not in the same area that they are in Miami or New Orleans. Oh, and Wayne. I'm sorry, I forgot Wayne. How can I forget Wayne? And I'm naming YMCMB. Well, y'all know when I say YMCMB, I'm saying Wayne. How can I forget Wayne? Jesus. But those are the people that helped us. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to say F them and stop dealing with them because of what he decide. He don't own me. He don't have no papers on me. I don't have no contract with G-Unit. But I respected them because I grew up in their era. And I said I would probably be better making music with them than making music with YMCMB. And my son would probably be better with YMCMB. Because that's the next era. And look, what happened? I made the song with 50 and it went gold. So I was right. But he's not the one from my era that I should be dealing with because his greater interest is not for the people. It's more for his fan base. It's not for you if you're dealing with him. He doesn't care what happens to you. Okay? So I had to learn that. My people learned, they already knew it. But I wanted to see the two sides of the story. The bull crap that he was kicking to me. That he was so-called trying to show me. And if y'all notice, I'm still friends with his son on Facebook. I wasn't going to, or on Instagram, I wasn't going to delete him because you don't like him no more. Yeah, I'm going to continue to be friends with him on Facebook. Because right when you were starting to help me, he was the one that was helping push by asking questions because he wanted to know, well, why? So why would I delete him? I'm going to always be... Damn, it cut off. Shit.